Here's how to convert an M4P file to an MP3 file. Now, M4P is a protected audio file. You can see that if you have that file, whether you're on Windows or Mac, you should be able to see that it's a protected MPEG-4 audio. Generally, these are from like Apple Music or iTunes. When you download it, it's this protected file that you really can't convert or do anything with. So if it does have that protection on it, then you're going to need to get it to a different file type. You can actually do that within Apple Music or iTunes. So if you're in your library, your music library, and you have your songs and you see a song here, you can select it and go up to File and then go down to Convert. And you should see Create AAC Version. So when we create that, it converts it to a different version. And then we can right click on that new version and we can go to Show in Finder on Mac, or it should say like Show in Explorer on Windows. And when we do that, it's going to be sitting right next to that other file that we had inside of our library on our computer. And so now I have not an M4P file, but I have an M4A file. And you can convert this to MP3 for personal use with an app that I created called ConvertSave. I'll leave a link for that in the description down below or the top comment. But inside of ConvertSave, it's literally a drag and drop file converter for your desktop on Windows and Mac. And you can drag and drop the M4A file in and select the output as MP3 and then hit convert. And it'll convert that file to MP3. And so we've been able to sort of download or the M4P file from iTunes or Apple Music, convert it within that software to an M4A, and then you can use ConvertSave to convert audio, video, and image files if you want to, but in particular that M4A can be converted to an MP3. And there's a bunch of advanced features in here, so if you wanted to look at some of the advanced stuff that FFmpeg is using to do this conversion, or input your own options with the audio bitrate and all kinds of stuff like that. It does get pretty advanced there, but I created this app with my brother. He's a software developer because I wanted to basically stop using all these random sketchy websites to do file conversions. And I wanted something that was really easy on your computer that doesn't upload or download, doesn't upload your files anywhere or make you have to download them and organize them and everything like that. So it's literally drag and drop. It converts and then it saves. That's in the name, right? ConvertSave. And it saves right next to wherever the original files came from. Now, if you're having trouble accessing your library files here in Apple Music, like you don't have the music that you had purchased or you purchased it many, many years ago, you can actually go up to the Account tab. And inside of here, you should see Purchased tab right down here. Now you will have to authorize whatever computer you're currently logged in on. So you go to authorizations first and authorize that computer. I think you can authorize up to 5 computers to be able to download your purchased music. And then you go to that purchased section and you find an album or a song that you've previously purchased. You might check not in your library. So if it is in your library, you won't accidentally re-download it. But I'll go ahead and click all just so you can see this example. And you'll see here that I have a song and I can, there will be like a little cloud icon over here on the right that I can click and it will re-download that music. And it will download it as an M4P file, or if you're lucky, it'll download it as an M4A file and you don't have to do that first conversion. And inside of your library, you'll see that difference. You can actually right click on these files too and not show in Finder, but there should be a Get Info button, something like that. And you can see information about the file here on the right-hand side. And you can see what type of file it is. This is the M4A file that we has the AAC audio. So that we created the AAC version of that other file. So yeah, you can see the difference in that here by right-clicking it. But that is probably the best way to convert an M4P file to MP3. Kind of have to do 2 conversions, and then there's ConvertSave. You guys can check that out. You can go to convertsave.com or just check it out with the link in the description down below to do that final conversion to MP3. Now, if you have downloaded like a YouTube video or some kind of video content that has your song on it, that's another way. You can use that video that you've downloaded and put it into ConvertSave, and then just select MP3 as your output, because it can convert video to audio as well. And there's a bunch of different formats too, WAV, FLAC, everything like that. So there are different output formats that you can do, but MP3 is usually what folks are trying to convert to. So that's ConvertSave. Check it out in the link in the description. I appreciate your guys' support, and I'll see you in the next one.